Hey y'all. Okay. I feel like I feel like my volume isn't working is what I feel like. Is this on? It says it's on. There we go. Okay. Volume is working. Okay. Um just had the weirdest morning already. I was doing yoga and I swear to you guys I heard a baby crying outside. I swear I heard a baby crying outside. It was like the weirdest thing. I went outside, I looked, no baby. But I swear to you, I heard a baby crying outside that just a couple moments ago. It was really weird. Okay, so let's hope that Juan has more than 67 stops today because he was home by 2 o'clock yesterday. Yeah, he's not supposed to be home by 2. He's supposed to be working until 7. So let's cross our fingers and hope. So I'm not going to claim there's going to be a live tonight. I'm not going to claim nothing because I don't know what's going to happen. I personally want to see him working like long. I mean, he gets paid until end time no matter what. But I guess there's just some comfort there when he's got like 200 packages to deliver. So let's make sure he has to deliver today. Okay. Happy St. Patty's Day. Top of the morning to you. Um, Leprechaun didn't come last night, but Leprechaun Trap didn't get set up last night. So we're just gonna not even mention it today. All right, so my goals for today, we need to do history. I need to make a lunch, and I need to make simple syrup. All right. Morning, Michelle. Yeah, Big Man was home before we ever even finished schoolwork. So, hence the reason why I didn't call you. Breakfast today is breakfast sandwiches. Lunch is a yo-yo. Dinner is corned beef and cabbage in the Instapot with a video. So I will be posting a video on my Instapot corned beef and cabbage recipe. It was determined last year that this was the go-to recipe. So I'm doing it again. Okay. My intention, my feeling that I want to carry throughout the day, I'm going to go with positivity. True. All right. Appointments for today. Yoga's done, live is done. I've got my sessions written out. I've got his classes written out. I know when the walk is going to happen, hopefully going to happen. And I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but we had a case show up in our little town. So, not sure if we're going to be going for a walk. We might just go and play outside in our yard because our walks take us miles. So, we might just play in our yard. All right. So, meals are planned out, appointments I've got written down, Any extras that are even happening anymore, write them down. But the extras are easily pamper, movement. I did do my nail yesterday. Yay, so that's fixed. Um, Pamper, movement, cleaning, um, fun activity time. Yesterday we sat for quite a while and watched the penguins and the lions and the tigers and the hyenas and the jaguars and from the zoo on their virtual cam. So I really hope after all this, these virtual cams stay up because it was really cool. Okay. All right. So, Core 6 plus 1. How'd you sleep last night? I think I slept pretty good. I feel like I slept pretty good. So, hopefully, that's a good thing. Went to bed on time, got up on time, wasn't up throughout the night. So, I'm going to put that in with the plus side. Don't forget to eat your meals today, drink your water, and take your meds. Gotta stay healthy, right? Gotta keep our mind sharp. Gotta keep our body hydrated, our brain hydrated, our skin hydrated, our hair hydrated. Uh, and don't forget to pamper yourself today, okay? Yesterday, not only did I do my nail, which I said I wasn't going to count as pamper because it was more maintenance, I sat and I didn't read school, which I need to do, but I read for fun. I read for probably about a good 2 hours just for fun. So, and then of course, undressed tissues. I need to change my shirt though, because even when I was getting ready for today, pulling out my clothes, I completely forgot it was St. Patty's Day. So I need to change my shirt. Gotta wear green at least today. Maybe blue. Maybe blue. We'll see. All right. Our maintenance today. So we'll start with the mission. The mission, we need to clean the bathroom trash can. And then for our stash and dash, we need to concentrate on donate. We also need to take a look at, I think it's wiping things down. Yes, flat surfaces. We need to take a look at flat surfaces today for Live That Home Life. Maintenance, set a timer, 20 minutes. Here we go. You need to get your bed made. You need to get laundry either started or folded and picked up. Good morning, Andrea. It's nice to see that you're still with us with kids being home. Get the laundry going, whether it's started, whether it's rebooted, whether it's folded and put away. Lunch is made. Okay. Why am I still doing lunches made with schools out and da 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 da? Well, number one, you still might have to go somewhere. Number two, my honey is still working, so I still need to make lunches. Number three, why can't you have lunches made if everybody's still eating at home? Then you don't have to worry about making lunches come lunchtime. There's no prep. Just go in the fridge and grab it. No reason to change right now. Just changing how you react with the outside world. Don't forget to also pick up in these 20 minutes. And then, oh, and swish and swipe. Don't forget to swish and swipe. Sit down, have some breakfast, take a little bit of a break. Then we set our timer for 20 minutes once again, and we clean up the kitchen, and we wipe down anything we need to do in the kitchen, and then we go and do anything else. So, video might already be up. That is what we need to do. Stay consistent. Stay persistent right now. Persistence is key. We need to keep the foundation firm, okay? Because everything is built on a foundation. I might go back out and look again. That was so weird. I mean, maybe it was a cat, but it sure sounded like a baby. It sure sounded like a baby. And I mean, like right below my window in the living room. So I'm going to go back out and look, I think. I'll look under the car and stuff like that because that's really weird. That's very weird. And I mean, it wasn't like distant crying, it was like close crying. And if I go out there and I don't see anything, then maybe it was Jensen or Jarrell or somebody. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Oh, there is no word work this week. Still trying to get all of our projects done, getting ready for spring break, because the last thing I want him to have to do is work on spring break. I am extremely upset here, people, because they just had a thing that came across the TV yesterday that said that all this school that's being missed doesn't need to be made up. They're not going to make them go longer. So if you're not doing virtual school, and some of the counties around here aren't, then why is it fair to the kids in virtual school that they have to keep learning when the other kids are out? That's not fair. It's also not fair that every single person in the Waukesha School District is now coming to eAchieve, if they so choose. That's not fair. My kid is going to freak out with bigger classes. Like, freak out. So, this... his teachers have all assured me not to worry about it. That's why he can always watch the recorded classes, but he likes the live classes. And that they will still make sure to give him the attention that he deserves. But I don't think it's fair for some kids to have to go to school and other kids don't. I agree with you, Andrea. It should be a blanket across. Just because we happen to be smart and do virtual school from the get-go because of illness doesn't mean that now we should be punished because of it. So that kind of ticked me off a little bit. That's not fair. On the plus side, the Bears got Jimmy Graham. So that's a good thing. We got Jimmy Graham. Now we just need a consistent quarterback to throw to him. So, woohoo! That'll be fun. As long as there's a football season, that'll be fun. So I'm really excited about that. Because I really enjoyed. His school is a lot of fun, and he likes learning. And with the Metropolitan Art Museum in New York doing the virtual tour, they're actually reading a book, a mystery book that takes place where two kids run away and they're staying in the Metropolitan Art Museum. So they're now able to take a virtual field trip right? They get to take a virtual field trip inside the museum that they are learning about that these kids are hiding in. So I think that that is really cool. What I love about Little Man's School is that they understand the kids. Some kids are good in writing, some are good in reading, um, some are good with presentations, some are good with videos. Every kid has a different strength. And so that way, for every single assignment, there are multiple ways to turn it in. So they're not just focusing on the standard, you have to write it down. Um, doing fractions, right? Doing fractions, he was allowed to turn his fraction stuff in Lego piles and just take a picture of it instead of just writing it down to where it doesn't mean anything. We also did it some in measuring cups and measuring spoons and stuff like that. So it's more applicable to him and he can grasp it. When they did the fighter square, which is a giant shape, which is then cut into things, and you need to figure out how much each little piece is worth to the whole. We drew it out, we cut it out, and that's how he submitted it. We took a picture of it. It is because they understand that not all kids learn the same. And because of this, not only do they allow assignments to be submitted differently, they will check in each day with classes to make sure the kids that learn differently have at least a little base of an understanding to where they can then go and figure it out on their own. Now, if you add 40 kids at minimum to each class, you're going to lose that. That is one of the reasons why I love eAchieve. Our interim principal is telling us not to worry. So maybe I'm making more out of this than what I should. But my son's schooling is very important to me. I don't think this is the end of the world. I think we're going to hit a very rough time, yes, but I don't think this is the end of the world. So, because for crying out loud, the end of the world cannot be made in China too. Okay? Okay, that was a really bad one, and I apologize. But I'm human. So, try not to go crazy. Try to come up with things that make you feel good. Okay? Try to do things that feed your soul. Try to make a habit out of being consistent with things that make you feel normal. So, hopefully, I might have a possibility that there's a chance that I will be live tonight. It all depends upon how many packages he does, because honestly, I was not going to do a live get ready for the evening at 1 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. We're supposed to have sunshine today, and as of right now, there is not a cloud in the sky. So, we're supposed to have sunshine today. And listen, don't go out unless you have to. I mean, seriously. I'm not saying don't go outside. I'm saying don't go and mingle unless you actually have to. Let's try to flatten this curve as fast as possible. Okay? Because, and I'll just put it this way, how many of you actually want your kids to stay home longer than what they're going to be right now? Let's flatten the curve. So, and hopefully a certain age group isn't going to make things worse because they think that they're immune. And while they might be immune to symptoms, they're not immune as carriers, so they can still spread it. So let's hope these guys don't make it worse for the rest of us. I'm not even going to say the age group. So, have a great one. Maybe I will talk to you guys this evening, but I will definitely talk to you guys this morning or tomorrow morning. Yay! Go for a bike ride. We can go for a bike ride. That might happen today. $45. It didn't feel like 44. Yesterday was a cold 44. We'll see what today is going to be for 45. Maybe it'll be a warm 45. With the sun out, it might be a warm 45. Maybe we'll go for a bike ride. Because then we're not by people. We're just biking. So, we'll see. If I don't talk to you guys in about 6 hours or 12 hours, I will definitely talk to you guys in about 24. So, have a great one, and I will talk to you all later. Bye. Yes, it would. Yes, it would.